Batman has made billions of dollars at the box office and remains one of DC's best properties, and is considered by many the quintessential archetype for all superheroes. Except for me, I'm a Superman guy. But that being said, I have my fair share of tackling with the Batman character, and have a certain way I like the character portrayed. In honor of Battinson taking up the cowl in Matt Reeves' Batman, I will be constructing the definitive Batman tier list. This is a list to end all lists. This is the only one that matters. As you can see here, I have a wide array of Batman, from the classics like Adam West, Christian Bale, Michael Keaton, the typical Batman that people associate with Batman, Anyway, let's start off with the outlier, Val Kilmer. Um, he has his own tier because I personally never at all liked Val Kilmer's Batman. I didn't like the movie. I don't like the characters in the movie. It's like, no offense to Val Kilmer and all. Sorry, man, but you're like the forgettable Batman. In the conversation of best Batman, no one ever really brings up Val Kilmer and says he's like god tier or something. From my experience, at least. Someone out there in the world may say Val Kilmer is the GOAT Batman. Not me. Sorry, Val Kilmer, you get your own tier. Alright, let's start with the next outlier, the Teen Titans Go Batman. He was pretty badass in the movie. When Starfire and Raven were shooting energy blasts at him, and he just kept coming.
Ooh, there is no stopping the Batman.
Yeah, he was pretty badass. He started riding Alfred and shit. That was like not seen before Batman. But he's voiced by Jimmy Kimmel, so that kind of ruins it. So, D tier. Sorry, man, but fuck Jimmy Kimmel. The next one that people like to talk about a lot is George Clooney's Batman. They usually say, like, okay, so Val Kilmer is forgettable. No one really has him in the conversation. But at least George Clooney's in the conversation, albeit people say he's the worst Batman. But in my opinion, he's not bad. He's aight, as the kids say nowadays. But like, he has the charm to play Bruce Wayne, which is perfect. And if given a better script, because that movie was definitely goofy. That was like the time where Batman had like an identity crisis after the Tim Burton, Michael Keaton Batman movies. They were like trying to look for ways for to sell merchandise, I think is what they were going for. So they went with like a kid-friendly, goofy Batman. So if you give him like a script now, like a serious Batman or something, he could probably act his ass off as a serious Batman. He'd probably be a pretty good ass Batman. But for this tier list, what's the first letter in Clooney? C. Put him in C tier. I think that's a good position for him. I don't think he's awful. The movie's actually, even looking back, the movie's not even that awful. It's pretty hilarious. Anyway, let's continue. We'll go on to the first S tier because Kevin Conroy, dude. I feel like that nothing needs to be said for that. Kevin Conroy is definitely the Batman. People love Kevin Conroy. He was their childhood Batman the Animated Series. And he's a live action Batman soon. He's gonna play Batman in the Infinite Crisis CW crossover thing. That's pretty badass. So yeah, Kevin Conroy definitely S tier. GOAT Batman. For the second GOAT Batman, Adam West. I will place Adam West in B tier. This was during the time where Batman was supposed to be goofy, and it worked. It worked well. Adam West did a good job being goofy Batman. He's that meme sprouted off of the show of him dancing. That shit was pretty lit. And I like that episode where he was holding the bomb over his head. He was like trying to get rid of it, and it never exploded. It's just that wacky, zany, fun Batman. He definitely deserves to be B tier. He's not incredible like acting wise, but he's memorable, and he's just Adam West. Rest in peace. For the next Batman, I'm gonna do Ben Affleck's Batman, which personally is my favorite Batman. Ben Affleck killed it in Batman v Superman. That Batman was fucking badass. It was just like the Dark Knight Returns Batman. That shit was so awesome when I watched it in the theater for the first time. Ben Affleck, I wish you stayed as Batman. I would have loved to seen your Batman movie where it like explores his insanity in like Arkham Asylum or something like that. That shit would have been lit. that definitely would have placed him in S tier. But since he only has one performance, and he's my favorite, I'm gonna place him in B tier. And fitting because Ben starts with B, so there's a pattern going on here. This may seem like a weird move, but I'm gonna place Christian Bale and Michael Keaton both A tier because they're both pretty good Batman, just not my favorite. Their movies were solid. They weren't bad. They had more than one movie. Like Ben Affleck, he only had one movie. Christian Bale had three. Michael Keaton had two. They had a lot of screen time. They're pretty good Batman, but I wouldn't say they're S tier. But I understand when people say they are S tier, but in my opinion, they're not S tier. They're like even. And for the last one, JL Batman, Justice League, shitty Batman. I'm placing them in D tier. The reason why I separated, yeah, that's Ben Affleck's Batman, but that Batman is completely different than the BVS Batman. That it deserves to be its own character because the tonal shift from both Batman, one was like ruthless and the other one's like a retard goof. Like stupid joke he said to Superman.
Well, I knew you didn't bring me back because you like me.
I don't. Not.
It's just so bad. Like, why did they do that to Batman? He's supposed to be badass and like serious. See, Teen Titans Go, I might have to place it in its own tier because at least Teen Titans Go made sense. There, I fixed it. See, Val Kilmer is forgettable. I would rather be forgettable than be shit on constantly. Like the JL Ben Affleck Batman. That Batman was just awful. Val Kilmer, you're definitely above that Batman. You're forgettable to me, but I wish I could forget the JL Batman. Anyway, guys, that is my tier list. It looks alright. Can't wait to see Pattinson in the Matt Reeves Batman. That's probably going to be badass. I do have high hopes for him. I think he's going to do pretty good. Fuck Twilight. Actually, Twilight movies, once again, in retrospect, they're kind of hilarious. But anyway, we can look past that. Pattinson, you're your own person. I can't wait to see that Lighthouse movie. That's going to be lit. Anyway, guys, there's my tier list. Hope you enjoyed. And yeah, guess that wraps up the video. Wait a minute. What the hell is happening? Oh shit, look at all the Batman I forgot to put in this tier list. They're fucking pissed that I didn't put them in the definitive tier list. Oh shit, let's get this out of the way. What the fuck, Jake Gyllenhaal? You weren't even casted, bruh. Fucking not casted tier. Not casted. Did I misspell casted? Nah. Anyway, let's see what's next. We got fucking Batman rubbing his chin. What does chin start with? C? We'll place him in the C tier with Clooney. Is that fucking Angry Joe? Oh shit! What does Angry start with? Fucking A. He gets placed all the way in the fucking the A tier. Fucking slapping Robin. Fuck Robin tier, Oh shit. Fucking Jaden Smith. What's Jaden Smith's most popular song?
What you call an icon living?
Icon? That means he gets placed in the icon tier. Does anybody remember him? He gets placed in his own tier, thumb tier. CW Batwoman?
Suit is literal perfection.
It will be. When it fits a woman.
It will be the perfect suit when it fits a woman. Fucking woman tier. Pete Holmes, the GOAT, Badman, fucking Helicopter.
Helicopter.
Alright, now what?
We'll place him in the Pete tier. Alright. Now I think that is the definitive Batman tier. I don't think we forgot any Batman except, Jake Gyllenhaal's like, what the fuck, you weren't casted, bro. But, I think that is the perfect Batman tier list. We got everybody in here. Everyone's here. Smash Bros. So, yeah, that is the definitive Batman tier list. Disregard every Batman tier list that you see or hear or anything. Direct them to this one. This is the only one that matters. And thank you, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my rankings of all the various Batmen. And, yeah, thanks for watching.